Okay. Happy Friday, everybody. We're going to talk about what's going on in the real estate market in Ocala, Florida, Marion County. We're going to talk about a couple of situations I've been seeing with my realtors locally in the brokerage. And we're going to cover where we think we're going from now until the end of the year. So the first thing I'll tell you is that the market actually has increased a little bit as far as the number of homes on the market, which means um, not as brisk movement. Like we saw a lot of movement from January of this year all the way until June of this year, right? Like 6 months worth of real activity, like really crazy record-setting activity, by the way, all over the country, all over Florida, all over Marion County, Ocala. And we've seen a little bit of a slowdown. So we saw probably a low of like 900 homes on the market in Marion County. Now we're at like 1,058. In fact, let's take a look at this, right? And I think it's also, I want to share with you not only that, we're going to look at where we think it's going. So when we're looking at properties on the market, this will give you an idea. Like right here, we got 25 properties that are under $80,000. It used to be, I'm going to tell you this, back in the day is like 2001 and 2, average sales price was 80,000, where you can find properties easily, concrete block homes for like 20 something thousand. We probably should have bought 30 of those properties back then to take advantage of what we're seeing today, because it's unbelievable. Those same homes, by the way, that were selling in the early 2000s for 25, 30 are over $150,000 now easily. And we're talking about like unit 2 of Marion Oaks. So this gives you an idea of what's on the market. Pretty much everything, if we look at price range here, looking at 125 properties under 150, just to give you an idea. Okay. Showing you what's going on in the market. And let's go all the way to 200. So you're looking at under about 250 properties that are going for under 200,000. Okay, let's go to 300. We're going to look at 300,000. This is all Marion County, by the way. I'm giving you Marion County numbers. Right, so 550 properties. So that basically you're looking at half the market is under 300,000, half the market is over 300,000. That's basically your median right there. It's your median price. Big difference, big difference when we're talking about where the market has gone in the last 10 years. Big difference. And specifically last 10 months, big difference in the market from the beginning of this year to now. We're seeing 35, 40% increases in many cases over the last year. So big increases. Do I expect that from now until the end of next year? No. I think we're seeing a plateauing or a little bit of softening in the marketplace. So there is a difference in what we're seeing in the market. And a lot of that has to do with a little bit of buyer fatigue, a little bit of prices have risen, but we're still seeing activity on the buyer side with interest rates being low. So a little bit of a balance both ways. And I think that's probably a very strong, healthy market. I actually prefer this market for everybody. I think the market we saw 2 months ago, 3 months ago is way too on fire. Made me nervous, even though there's a lot of money to be made for not only realtors, but also vendors and people that are in the real estate industry, or, home inspectors, insurance. The state made like a bandit because, document transfer fees, also roofers, air conditioning people, all those people are really doing well. So the economy is actually doing pretty well with real estate being a driving force. But one thing I am seeing specifically in my office, I'm the broker here at Realty Executives and have been the broker since 2004. And we've sold thousands upon thousands of homes. And what I've seen is a little bit of pushback on appraisal. So appraisers have gotten, they're starting to catch up with the property prices. But still, my recommendation is make sure if you are going to get an appraisal, if you are a seller and you need some advice in getting your home sold, make sure that you are allowing the appraiser to get in your home. Of course, sometimes appraisers are doing pencil appraisals, which means that they are not going in the home, and I don't think that's a smart idea unless the property is damaged and you want a higher price for it. But usually what we recommend is making sure that the appraiser gets in the home, making sure that we are delivering some comparables for the appraiser so that they have some information to use. But they need to see the home, especially if there's a lot of upgrades and there's a lot of things that have been done to the home that increase the value of the property. So you're obviously not going to get full value for your home for all the upgrades. You're not going to get, if you spend $50,000 normally, you don't get $50,000 back unless the home was really in need of an update, and that money can go a long way. So big thing is make sure that you are getting an appraisal on the buyer side, on the seller side. Be wary of it because a bad appraisal can mark your property, especially on the FHA or VA mortgage side. Make sure that the appraisers are getting into the home and delivering and getting a really good idea as to what the values are, and giving you an accurate idea of what it can be worth if you're interested in that before you put it on the market. If you're already on the market and you go under contract, make sure that your listing agent gives the appraiser some comparables and assists the appraiser in the process. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have questions about that, you can leave comments here on this particular channel. And you can also text me or call me 352-572-3796, 352-572-3796. Visit our website, buymidflhomes.com, for anything that's available in Marion County or actually surrounding areas. It actually goes into the villages, and you can go into Tampa along the western coast of Florida. So there's a lot of Orlando as well. So if you want to look at what's available there. And of course, please subscribe as well. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend. We'll talk soon. Take care.